Also see that you extended the caregiving group to a larger community.
Yes. So I think really we have you're kind of giving a little bit of a primer into some feedback we've heard from families where you can build your inner hive, you can invite people in, you can share with them, you can determine, how many, who, what level of access you want to give them to, whether it's superficial updates or all of your notes. But what we've really gotten from families is, hey, I really want to be connected to other families because you find think about business. You find another business owner, another entrepreneur, and they get it. When you meet them, you don't have to explain the situation or what it is that you've been navigating, the highs and lows that you ebb and flow through. They just get it. And the same with a caregiver. You often want to find other people that have, in some capacity, been on that journey because you don't spend your time explaining your story. You spend your time growing together, learning from each other, supporting each other because the empathy is built so quickly from having walked in their shoes. And so we are exploring what that looks like to bring all of our Innerhive community together so that they can start to share, they can comment, they can exchange, they can learn together. And before we open that up, the first step that we had taken is our community had said, I really am struggling with resources. There's no easy way to find them. It's super overwhelming. We get a 20-page packet when we leave. I go to Google and you can scroll for days. And I want to be able to just know I'm having a really hard time communicating with my mom. I don't know what tips or tactics I should be using. I don't know how I can make her feel calm and safe, but I need to get her to understand that she needs to be able to take her meds. Who can help me? And so they always ask, like, where can I go? And then the next question becomes, have other families had a good experience? Are they trusted? And so we heard loud and clear that our community wanted to be able to share with each other. And so we gave them a space to elevate and to be able to add anyone, anything that is a support from educational to reading to service to community. We have this space that continues to grow and it's all community driven. So the intent there was, our community wanted the ability to pay it forward. So they wanted to be able to say, hey, I had a really good experience with this organization. If you're on this journey, maybe consider them. Obviously, it's all subjective. Certainly what works for one may not work for the other, but at least if you have a general sense and the family has gone in and they've had the ability to rate it, you've got an understanding of, okay, someone else had a good experience and here's what they felt from it. It gives you this little bump of confidence of trust.
So you're not alone.
Not alone. Not alone. Yeah, I think that's really powerful. I think understanding who's out there to help. Um, you know, can it be they, it, them, whomever? Is there a trust component there? I think that's really important for families. In an overwhelmed space, a lot of people are given information or, suggested to go do this or sold this or, and the undercurrent is always, is this in my best interest? Are we really thinking about the family? Is this there to serve them? Or is there a business or an undercurrent or something else that's influencing? And so families really, really lean on each other. That peer to peer is powerful. And you don't even need to be an Innerhive user to access this. We've made this super easy. So if you want to be able to share this, and this is a mix of national, of local, it's a mix of, you probably saw anywhere from people that are, may have children or partner managing a chronic condition or a medical complexity, all the way to aging, all the way to, the end of life, hospice, dealing with grief, recovery, young children. There's a whole mix of resources in here. And it's so powerful to be able to just easily share this out with someone and go, hey, look, I know this is where you're at. I know this is what's happening, where you're exploring. Maybe you want to check these guys out. So super easy. Anyone can access it, share it with whoever you think could benefit. It's a quick copy and paste. All about sharing the care. So
So